rock trivia for you. Do you know which band sold more records than the Beatles and the Rolling Stones combined in 1967? Okay, it was a band that made us all daydream believers. The Monkees. We talked to Davy Jones back in 1990. Davy Jones, Davy Jones, Davy Jones, Davy Jones. Did you hear her say that she used to practice kissing with your poster?
It's really interesting as to how different people reacted to the Monkees and to me. And it's a very sort of flattering thing. And I used to kiss my poster too.
What started out in 1966 as a little television show based on a fictional band, the Monkees, soon became a reality. The band would go on to sell over 50 million records, and today they're still rocking. We recently caught up with the Monkees drummer and singer Micky Dolenz at his home in Los Angeles.
Well, I got my little Red Riding Hood basket to get my vegetables in the garden. Yeah, I got a heck of a good crop this year. So we're gonna pick some tomatoes, and I got a nice golden pepper here. Look at that baby, huh? Oh yeah. I'm quite the mountain man. I love living up in the hills. So this is looking out east, kind of southeast towards San Fernando Valley. And if it wasn't for that big mountain there, you could see where I grew up. Oh, can we lose the mountain? Let's lose the mountain, please. Thank you. My parents were both in the business. They were both actors and singers. And I remember when I was at school and they said, well, what does your daddy do? I said, he mows the lawn. Because when he wasn't filming, all he would do was be around the house mowing the lawn. My earliest memories are going onto the set with him. I must have been 5 or 6 years old. So I kind of basically followed in my father's footsteps. Well, my first, professional job, I was 10. It was a series on NBC called Circus Boy. Then after Circus Boy, my parents took me out of the business, which was a very wise thing to do at the time, and I went back to school, normal school. I decided to get serious about a career, and I decided to be an architect. And I was in architectural drafting school when the Monkey audition came along. And when I got the part, I didn't even quit school because I knew that pilots usually don't sell. You know, the odds are I probably won't sell. So I didn't even quit school until the pilot sold and we got the order for the series. It wasn't a rock and roll band, it was a television show about a rock and roll band. And I was a character that I was playing, and I still look at it like that. Now, the other guys may not agree or not look at it the same way, but that's always the way that I've looked at it. So during that period, you're in a bubble. You have no clue what's going on outside your bubble. You're like in the eye of the hurricane, and I had no idea how successful it would be. You never do. It's impossible to know. But I remember we took our first break in December for Christmas, and I ran down to the local mall here in the valley where I'd been shopping every year since I was a child, and all of a sudden I hear people screaming and running at me, and I thought it was a fire. And so I turn around and I hold the door open. I'm going, don't panic, this way, don't panic. And they come running at me, all these kids, and then I realized, oh my God, they're running at me. So that was like the first time I realized that something was going on, and I know no matter what I do in my career in life, nothing will get close to that recognition factor or the power of that inertia that was created by that television show and that music, and now still 40, 50 years later, still going on. It's real tough to stop a moving train. Well, when Davy passed, it was traumatic. I'm not sure I'm still over it, you know. It's like a family member, very close family, like a brother. But, you know, the music is so powerful that the music does sort of see you through. Hi, honey, I'm home.
Bye, back from the garden? Okay.
Plowing the North 40. We love cooking every day.
Yes, I was a flight attendant, so I didn't cook very much. I was out of town all the time.
She was American Airlines flight attendant, and she's in New York on 9/11. Calls me in the morning crying, and I said, you got to get out of town. You have to leave. And she said, I can't. All the tunnels and the bridges and everything are all shut down. The next morning, I got in my car, and I drove across country to get her and proposed on the way back.
I was pretty shocked because he was a confirmed bachelor.
And here we are making
And here we are.
tomato sauce.
You just stir while you
Yeah.
get the other thing up.
Yeah, I'll get the other thing going up. Well, I have 4 lovely daughters, Amy, Charlotte, Emily, and Georgia. Georgia, the youngest, is the one that I have the woodworking business with. This is Georgia.
Sanding.
Sanding, we're sanding. Georgia designed these and does all the finishing work. I'm kind of the slave labor. It's wonderful. It is one of the most wonderful things that I've ever done. Yeah, I worked with her on this.
Not the purple.
Not the purple.
No. This one.
She runs the website, and she had to put up a notice that said, we can't take any more orders because
Yeah.
Daddy's going on tour.
Yeah.
We just finished a monkey tour, and there'll probably be another one. You never know. The audience reaction is always just phenomenal. Standing up and yelling and screaming, and we always deliver what they want. You know, they want to hear those songs, and if you don't play those songs the way they want to hear them, they'll run, not walk to the nearest exit. And I figured this out a long, long time ago, and I'm happy to do that. It's like somebody throwing your birthday party every night. You know, how bad can that be? Okay, that's all we got for tonight. Thanks for watching. Where are they now? See you next week. Well, let's go look over in the painting tent
Oh yeah.
and
the
see how
finishes.
those are going.
Get your mask. Dad.
No, we don't need it.
Yes, we do.
It's gone now.
It's the Breaking
few
Bad
hours
tent.
ago.
It's our Breaking Bad tent.